first question. What's your full given name?
Frank Edward Frantic.
Frank Edward Frantic. and what date were you born?
October the 13th, 1914.
And do you remember where you were born?
Purcell, Oklahoma.
Purcell. Were you born?
Purcell.
Were you born in a hospital or just? Did
they didn't tell me.
They didn't tell you.
I presume I was.
Could have been with the band of gypsies, as far as you know.
That's right.
What was your father's full name?
John, I think it's L. Lawrence Franta.
John Lawrence Franta?
Yeah. I think it is. I'm not sure.
Do you remember when?
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, we'll find out on that. Get the exact date. You don't remember his birth date when he was actually born?
It was in 1800 something, somewhere in 1890. But I couldn't tell you right now.
Right.
I don't know.
How old was he when he passed away?
85, just about 85. He missed it about a month.
Oh, wow.
Being 85.
And it was from illness?
Yeah, I think it was a heart. He had pneumonia.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. But I think his heart stopped beating. My mother's heart stopped beating, you know. It just swept it off. She was
right in the sleep, huh?
In her sleep.
How old was she?
86 and almost 87.
Almost 87, huh?
I think hers is about 2 months difference. Hers birthday was April the 18th. That's now I know. Just came to me.
All right.
And she died in February. I know it was February.
Yeah, we could get that one too, right?
Yeah. I should know the date, but I don't. I've got the records of my sisters all when they passed away, but I haven't got my mother's. I didn't get anything when I went back to see her. My brother-in-law, he was, I don't know if he got it on now or not, but anyway, I was going to say something.
Well, what was your...
He was the one that did everything. He took everything, and he even took the money we had. And we were supposed to get divided up among 4, and they took and kept all of it, except they gave me $1,000.
Wow.
Cheap.
Yeah.
My mother, my mother had it in my name, and I told her not being there, if she got sick and had to go to a hospital or something, that my sister could have it control, you know.
Being she was there.
I thought she would be fair, but she wasn't.
Yeah, kind of funny how people act after something like that happens.
Money's are greed, I guess.
What was your mother's full name?
Marcella. Her maiden name was Mucha.
Mucha.
Yeah, Marcella Mucha.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
That's a different. You don't hear that name too often.
No. And Marcella. I wonder if she had one.
Yeah. Did she have?
I think she did.
Did she have any brothers or sisters that you knew?
She had a brother back in Poland at the time. But before she came over, she was working in the post office there.
In Poland?
Yeah. They had a farm back there. She used to send her mother money when she was out here in America,
Uh-huh.
and she sent her $2, and it was valued at $17 over there.
Oh, wow. Just because the exchange on it, huh?
Yeah.
All
Ain't that something?
right.
She's a long time, and then somebody, when her mother passed away, she had the property there, and some people wanted to buy it, you know, the farm.
Uh-huh.
And my grandma just said it wouldn't be worth a while. She just let them have it.
Just gave
Just
it away.
Gave it away as a gift. There must have been
Yeah, some
people being poor back there, I guess. They, you know,
didn't see any need to sell it, huh?
no.
Well, that's kind of a good gesture, though. I mean, you know, just helping people.
Yeah.
Helping people. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I had 3 sisters, no brothers.
3 sisters. What were their names?
Dorothy is the youngest one. Sylvia was the second one, and Cecilia was the third.
And you were the oldest?
Cecilia was the oldest. I was next to the oldest, and then Sylvia, and then Dorothy was the youngest.
Okay. Are any of them still living, or?
No, they all passed away. My sister just passed away here recently, the youngest one.
Oh, Dorothy did.
Yeah. And she's 71 at the time.
Wow.
There was just 4 kids in our family, and all 3 of them sisters. I
Right.
was a spoiled brat.
Oh,
They
'cause
did
you-
all the work.
They did all the work, and the boy got away with it all.
The
Huh?
household, you know, stuff.
Yeah.
Although I had to haul coal from the basement then to keep the fire going. We burned coal a lot back there in Colorado.
But no dishes or nothing.
No.
You didn't have to do no dishes.
No. Sometimes I used to have to crank a washer. Mom had one of them wooden ones that had a paddle in it, and you had to crank it and crank it and crank it.
Oh, it's all manual.
Yeah, everything was manual then. There wasn't too many washers, you know,
Yeah.
electric washers like you have
Yeah.
today.
Electricity was kind of a new thing, huh?
Yeah. I used to crank that till I was blue in the face.
That.
Then you had a rack. It had a tub on each side, and then the wringer sat in the middle.
Okay.
And you put the rinse water in one, see, and then you rinse it in the other first, all the soapy water. Then you wring it through there, and then you wring it back again from one to the other side.
Okay.
I've seen a couple of those at the flea market. They're old. The old one you crank had a big old wheel on the side, you know, with the teeth, you know.
Oh, the cogs and.
Yeah, and it would make the thing go this way and that way. You could crank it one way, but I guess the way it was geared.
It
one
would
side
go
to
back.
The other,
Right. Right. Boy,
It reversed itself.
doing laundry sure was a chore then.
Oh, it was. I've seen my mother many times before then use a scrub board. Boy, that was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, things have come a long way since then.
But she was a beautiful woman. Never complained.
Okay.
Always did favors for people. And all the kids in our neighborhood, Mama used to bake all those. She called them horns. They were the crouton, or they had poppy seeds or
Like
caraway seeds on them and salt.
crescents,
Yeah,
like a crescent roll type.
yeah. And then she'd make other kind of rolls and bread, and all the kids in my
Hot
neighborhood
cross
used
buns.
to come in there and they eat it all up. It was hot bread, all they wasn't nuts over it.
Oh, I bet.
Mama fed all the kids in the neighborhood.
Oh, that's neat. That's pretty neat.
She was a good woman.
I bet it was quite a job raising 3 girls and a boy.
Yeah.
It's quite a
He
job.
worked hard too.
Okay, now we
There
got
was a time Dad was during the Depression was off for a while. It was pretty hard.
money was kind of tight.
Yeah, everything was tight. That's about the time I got into the, I was in the CC camp in 1937.
Is that the Conservation Corps?
I got a picture of a camp a guy sketched out up by Peaceful Valley. I'll have to show you that.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Then I got an article in a magazine about my Uncle Dick. He'd be your great uncle.
Great uncle or
Yeah.
something? That's your dad's brother?
Yeah. He was quite a guy. I got two pictures where he's got two catfish. One weighs 40 pounds.
Holy moly.
Another one weighs 48 pounds. And 130. But he caught them up to 60 pounds out of the Blue River there where the Blue River is a tributary, goes into the Missouri River, which goes into the Mississippi River.
Yeah. This in Colorado?
That's back in Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
He said he lived in Crete, Nebraska.
Did you see him pretty often when you were young?
Huh?
Did you see him very often when you were young?
My uncle?
Yeah.
No, I only seen him once when I was younger, about 7 or 8 years old. That's it. I never did get to see except Lawrence. He moved to down there by San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I seen him. He was a sign painter, and he also used to paint those flagpoles in them high buildings.
Oh, wow. It's a heck of a job.
But he had an air problem, and so they gave him paint the street stuff, signs, I guess, and things like that. He used to paint windows and things in various stores, their name on there.
Oh,
And he took a vacation one time for a year, and that's how he made a living, going to different stores and painting their names and stuff on their store. And
on the store windows?
Whatever they want on there.
All right.
He did pretty good.
You must have been kind of quite, a little bit of an artist, huh?
He was an artist. You bet he was.
Yeah. Because all that's probably freehand, huh? Back then it was all freehand?
Mostly, yeah. Well, you've seen painters. They take a little chalk and they mark where they're going.
Right.
And then
then fill in.
Then they take the brush and goes down and make those little flowers on the ends.
Right.
I watched them do it. It's quite neat. It's not bad to do. In fact, I used to paint the one out the rodeo ground, the sign. Of course, I wasn't no painter, but I could fit pretty fair.
You kept within the lines, huh?
Yeah. Well, if you got a pencil mark or a chalk or something like
guidelines.
just a guideline is all you need.
All right.
You just check out, like when I do tooling, I don't use patterns either, but I have, say, I'll make a space here, I'll go around with a scroll work where I'm going to put all the flowers out, and then I don't put them in there, I just make a space.
Oh.
And I go the scroll work from one flower, I'll go around it, and then there's another flower here, I'll go around it, and then come back this way and crisscross that. And that just is a matter of, it's all one thing, it all follows through,
right,
all the way through. I have some old patterns I've had back in my drawer I had done years ago, and you can see
Yeah, that's
scroll work. It's just understanding scroll.
Yeah, when I come up there, you'll have to show me.
Yeah.
That'd be neat.
Oh, look at the house. It's a big fat mess. It's bad.
I ain't coming to see the
I got a
house.
wife that ain't home,
Yeah. Well, I ain't coming to see the house or your wife. I'm coming to see you. So,
I've been batching, for a year and a half now, cooking my own meals and everything. If she goes out, Sometimes she'll stay in the morning a little bit, and she won't get in until after 12.
Oh, that's tough.
And last week she didn't come in for a week. She stayed out somewhere.
Wow.
So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, just yeah. So it's almost like single life again, huh?
Oh, it is single. It's cost me a fortune doing it. I'll tell you, I lost everything. I've got a lot of good stuff, but
We got
the
a
house is so messy. And she's got those 3 parrots in the 1 bedroom, and I got 9 cats.
oh geez.
And her dog comes in there, and the carpet just full of crap all the time. I got boxes and stuff, but a couple of cats don't know what a box is, sandbox. And when
Yeah.
it gets to smelling of high galore, you have to clean the sandbox out right away, otherwise the house smells like a
Cat.
house.
Yeah. Well, I got a heart.
It's terrible, my house. I was not kidding, I'm ashamed for people to see it, really. I argue with it. I try to keep it clean. I vacuumed it and everything else, but
It's tough.
it's a useless thing.
Kind of like spinning your wheels, huh?
Oh, man. I'm not used to that kind of living,
Well, I got one more question for you. This is kind of a tough one. Now, can you think back? What was something that stands out in your memory that my dad did that made you the proudest? Any accomplishment or some?
Well, he was always good in school, That's what and he was always, one thing I admire, he never would snitch on anybody. And they broke a window and stuff like that. He wouldn't tell who was with him or anybody. He never would tell anybody.
He'd take the rap if he had to.
In a way I admired it, in a way I didn't, because it hurt him too in a way. But I think it's his friends that were good about it, they would come up. And then but he never would steal anything.
Right.
That's what I admire about Gary.
Alright. How about anything come to mind that he's done, even maybe when he was real little, or that kind of disappointed you? Kind of.
Oh, nothing serious, I don't believe I can think of.
Right.
I was a little disappointed in his first marriage life,
Right. Yeah.
Things like that, but he was older then than his own.
Yeah, but nothing really major that.
Yeah, he kind of got out of line a few times that way.
Right.
But and well, when he was little, he was pretty good on the whole.
On a whole.
Yeah, I don't think, little minor things, he did doesn't mean nothing. One time he was up in a vacation up by the American River there, and him and Butch was fighting back there, and the window was open, and he was doing 45, and Butch went out of the window. Terry pushed him out.
Push him out of the window?
Yeah, I don't think he did it that, but I was so mad at him. But here comes the little dog running like hell. The car, I guess he didn't get hurt.
Took a tumble and just came running back.
I thought he'd kill him.
Well,
Well,
here, hold on. Why don't you let me take this and give him the baby. Get a nice picture of you with the baby here.
That would be wonderful.
I'd like to get that.
Go see Grandpa.
Oh my goodness, little
There you
girlie.
go.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, little guy. How are you doing? Hey.
Hey.
Where'd you see over there, huh? Where'd
Molly.
you see over there? Hey, hey, Wookie.
Hi, baby.
Oh, what a doll. What a doll you are, huh?
I do.
Doll.
All right.
My
Taping.
goodness.
Good.
Or his great grandson.
How's it going with you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hi, Grandpa.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Where's the other one?
How come you didn't send me a card over your baby?
Hey. I kept meaning to. Hey, we got
I had to wait a long time to find out you had one.
you. See him?
Yeah. God.
Gary the Turk. There's your great grandpa.
You want to
That's your
grab
great
her?
grandpa.
Oh my goodness.
Greg.
Hey.
Here. You can have this.
Oh,
Let's see, little
hey.
guy.
I feel weight difference here.
Oh,
Citizen.
look at this big guy.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you got red hair? Oh, it look kind of reddish, huh? Well, his ain't exactly. Hey, hey, you
I
guy.
knew you were going to be burnt.
Hey.
I knew it. It was so hot.
You know what? Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness. Baby.
Hi, Gary. Hey, Gary. What are you doing, Gary?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Gary? Hi, Gary. Hello, little Gary.
Uncle Greg.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, boy.
Let's
See you in the
He's the squirrels.
Great grandpa's got you. Great grandpa. Looky.
Hey, Gary. Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Gary.
Hey, man. Hi. How you doing, bud? Huh? when he wakes up from a nap, he has a little attitude. He acts like Greg when he wakes up.
You're gonna get in there a bit, buddy.
A little chubby, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. That's the way you want 'em.
Yeah. He ain't starving.